Not only Catholics, but the entire world was shocked on Monday, February 11th. Pope Benedict XVI wrote a new chapter in modern Catholic history by announcing his resignation, an act the Vatican hadn't seen in 600 years.
There's no doubt in my mind that he has the good of the Church at heart.
Professor Terrence Tilley is the chair of the Theology department at Fordham University.
What he wanted to do was to avoid putting the Church and society through the kind of lingering illness and chaos that his predecessor put the Church through by hanging on.
Sometimes called God's Rottweiler because of his traditionalist doctrine, Joseph Ratzinger has led what many consider a conservative papacy. Pope Benedict XVI had to face some major scandals during the past 8 years. Among them, the VatiLeaks, when one of his closest servants was convicted of leaking top-secret documents to the press. However, the most prominent scandal was over the sexual abuse of children by clergy.
Ratzinger didn't handle it very well, and in the context, that's a compliment.
It is a compliment, Tilley says, because some bishops, like Cardinal Mahoney in Los Angeles, handled it very badly. And the Italian media certainly agrees with him. Just last week, they debated whether it was right to let Cardinal Mahoney take part in the conclave. Another major issue the Church faces is the lack of participation by Catholics, particularly in Europe and America.
We see among young people today who often talk of being spiritual but not religious, that's code.
Out of 1.2 billion Catholics in the world, only a small percentage attends church. In Italy, 90% Catholic, only about 20% go to church every Sunday. A very different scenario is visible in Africa and Southeast Asia. According to the New York Times, the Catholic population in Africa grew 21% between 2005 and 2011. For this reason, there is growing speculation that the next pope might come from a developing country. With this shift of church followers from the north to the south, where is the church headed?
Did you bring your crystal ball with you?
No, but I was hoping you had one.
Oh no, I thought you were bringing it.
The charges of corruption faced by some of the cardinals who are to pick the next pope is creating more uncertainty, but also raising the stakes and the expectations for the upcoming conclave.
Pope Benedict XVI will leave the Vatican tonight, 8 o'clock local time. He will be staying at Castel Gandolfo, the papal summer residence, until a new successor is being elected. After that, Joseph Ratzinger will be living in Vatican City. There are still a number of issues that have to be addressed. For example, what will happen to the papal ring, usually destroyed after the Pope's death? But for now, all the drama is shifting to the conclave, which will start in a few days. For NYFA News, this is Liv Berre.